A little recap. The first one is prioritization, focus on what matters. This is a great use case that we predominantly see engineering teams using and planning at the beginning of their weeks. Maybe you have a weekly meeting where you sit down and review where you should be focusing your time. Also, this is where product and engineering can really collaborate as well when you're trying to make impact on key metrics or key areas to improve the user experience. So first, I'll head over to this issues tab here. We're going to start with our issues going top down. And just a reminder what I said before, like this is what I mean when I say you can have a understanding of what's going on at the fleet at a 10,000 foot view, and also what's happening at a granular view. On this page here, this is our issue list page. You see one way in which Memfault is doing the hard work for you. All of the error reports your devices send are deduplicated into an issue. So when you investigate an issue, you are able to see how many times this problem occurred and across how many devices. And this empowers your team to make informed decisions on how you should be prioritizing your time to have the greatest impact. There's also a feature here where you can really search for whatever issues you care about. Maybe you've noticed, that's our demo instance. Maybe you notice that there are multiple hard faults that are popping up across your fleet, and you want to see a full list of them and understand which are the worst offenders. That's something you can do here. And you can also segment it by cohorts that may be, just your production fleet. For today, we have a small number of devices at Acme Inc., and they're all they're mainly dev devices. And I'm just curious overall, how many which issues are impacting the most devices overall. So I'm going to sort this by impacted device count, high to low. And you can see we don't have that many devices, but this is our highest offending issue here. And so I will click into this. This is an issue page. It's filled with all of the diagnostic data you need to debug. And the best part is that this is all automatically collected from the remote devices in the field. So you don't need to have your device on your desk. You don't need to send someone out to go inspect it in the field. You have all the information as soon as that device reports in, rich information for you to begin your debugging in, far less time. And it allows your engineers to get ahead of the problem. So again, this is an MCU device. So we have a full stack trace here, along with the exceptions, registers and locals, globals and statics. Our heap analyzer is not integrated on our demo instance. We also have ISR analysis, MPU, and a memory viewer here as well. You can toggle to logs to get a full understanding of the logs that were reported specifically around the time of the issue happening. And all of this information you can also download if you need as well. And the information, as I said, the information presented here maps what would be helpful to have on MCU. We vary this across projects that are supporting Android devices or Linux devices. The point is that we present what's important for each platform. Here at Acme Inc., we have these incredible engineers who, bad joke, fix things very, very quickly. So now that our engineers have all of the information they need to fix this, let's fast forward in time, and they have a fix, they have a new revision. We're excited to ship software version 1.2. And you can do that directly in the product. So under software, we can go to OTA releases. We can create a new release, which is basically, titling it, adding notes, etc. We can say this is a must pass through release, which is, every single device must pass through this release before updating to any further software versions. And then once we click into the version, this is where we can just simply add that OTA payload to the release here. Now we have to decide which devices we want to ship this, this release to. So we go to our fleet section where we manage our devices, look at our cohorts, and our cohorts is a group of devices that we want to ship releases to. Cohorts is the backbone to our OTA service. And so any devices you wish to receive this release, you can bundle into a cohort and ship the release. So you can simply, this is our internal cohort right here. Currently, they're targeting release 0.9.0. And I can get them to our latest version here, click go. And now I have the option for a normal rollout or a staged rollout, which I have control over here as well. And then you activate. And once you activate, any device that pings the Memfault server will know to download this payload to the release that you've chosen.